Good evening, and welcome to our little D&D game. I'm J-Man Weird, and this is our version of how not to play Dungeons & Dragons. If you've been here before, you know we're not that great. So let me introduce the gang to you. To my right, usually there's somebody else sitting here, but today it's Chunky Monkey Mr. Boar Horsefaller, played by Johnny. To the right of my right is always truthful and honorable, I guess, is Nariel the True, played by Dareth Hill. And to my left, playing our wizard, my nemesis, Quillian, is Rob. And to the left of his left, playing a still unconscious arrowroot sort of archer person is Brendan, playing Sharon.
Can we just wheel him around like Weekend at Bernie's?
We'll play that way. Absolutely.
I don't think that exists in this realm.
Why not? You got rope. You have sticks. One of you stands on one side, one of you stands on the other. You make them dance. You do dance. No more string on me, Pinocchio boy. Oh, there goes the tinnitus.
Mildly right.
Anyway, we do have a special announcement to make tonight, and we're going to do it right now. So, because I told everybody who's going to be here for the announcement to be here at the beginning of the show for the announcement. This is normally our week off. So
yeah,
normally we play next week, we play every second week. We play our little D&D game. This is our little D&D game show. This is a special episode this week because we were able to pull it off. And, but in place of this, what we're doing tonight, in 2 weeks' time, we'll be starting a new show, and it will be called the D&D Adventure Show, and it will star Mr. Dareth Hill as the Dungeon Master, and he will have a brand new set of characters sitting at the table.
Cool.
And
original.
Yes, it's very just like our little D&D game. It's a very original name.
But more of an adventure.
It's the D&D Adventure Show.
It's a bit of a ballad.
Yeah, it's supposed to help with SEO, right? And that's the important thing these days.
SEO.
Search engine optimization.
Anyway, that's our big news for tonight. I will have another big announcement tomorrow on Twitter. And so by all means, in 2 weeks' time from tonight, Dareth will be running us through. What will you be running us through, Dareth?
Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Tell us all your exciting news about Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
It's a game in Waterdeep.
Yeah?
Romance. Suspense.
I don't know if there'll be romance. It's up to the players. But they're...
Man of Mystery assembles a team for a daring heist in Waterdeep. I should be DMing that.
No, Dareth's running that. That's his show.
Yes. We've got a whole new cast of characters that we're quite excited for. And it will actually be a little bit more diverse than our current Sausage Fest.
Exactly. We're hoping to have...
So people might tune in.
Yes!
We're hoping to have a couple of gals join us. Some friends of ours.
Those exist.
And we're really excited about it, though. I'm looking forward to it. I've heard a couple of podcasts, and I haven't done any metagaming, but I've heard the beginning of that adventure, kind of how it starts, and it sounds very interesting. So I've purposely not listened to people running that game because I want to play it.
Because this one starts with your character dying.
Right on.
As it
So bring
should.
two.
As it should. You need to kill him and kill him often.
You'll be our Brendan.
You should rename the show Kill Often Quest.
Kill Often Quest.
Is that your name?
No.
Often Quest.
Patent pending.
Are you a rogue?
I don't know yet. I don't know. We're going to do a session 0 on Thursday night. And with the new players that are coming, we'll roll characters up here at the table. And I don't even know if we'll get into a game, will we?
We won't, no. Session 0 is going to spend most of its time. We'll spend most of that time determining our characters, what relations the characters have. Because for Waterdeep Dragon Heist, your characters are supposed to know each other beforehand. So we're going to use that to build up some backstory for the characters, see why they'd be together.
Are you going to do like a backstory adventure first?
No.
Like we were kids in some, like,
No, I don't
Rick
think so.
and Red Larch or something like that?
No, we're still going to start, when we actually start, well, we'll see how much time we have, but it's probably just going to end up starting just with, in the tavern, just, or in the awning portal, just with every other story.
Have they all played D&D before or no?
No, the
we
two
got two
gals,
new ones.
the two of the 3 gals that will most likely be joining us. One might not stay for very long. She wants to try it out, and her sister is wants to play as well, but she's busy. But she's a real Dungeons and Dragons nerd like we are.
And my friend coming in, she hasn't played before, so.
Yeah, it'll take a good 2 hours to
And Kelly
create
will-
characters and explain everything.
And Kelly Arrows will be joining us from Alchemy Interactive, and you can find Kelly Arrows at Kelly Arrows on the Twitters.
And with the second show, we are also going, for the YouTube uploads, we are going to attempt 4K video. We're going to see how that works. 'Cause I
With that
haven't-
camera?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I've got my iPhone 7 does 4K, so
Ah.
I've decided not to sell it, and I'm going to see if I can't use that as a 4K video camera. But it takes forever for anything to transfer off of it. So of course, it's only connections through USB 2.0. So,
Exciting. So we'll see how that works out, folks. But it's his show. He's got to edit it.
I've done some test edits, and I did a test footage of 18 minutes.
Yeah.
It took an hour and a half to render. So I'm super excited to see just how toasty my room's gonna get with
I
that
got-
3-hour footage.
I got a good piece of advice from some folks about editing. I got to sneeze. Oh, pardon me.
Yes.
Anyway,
Nucky saw it.
it's all good.
Sneeze counter.
I also have it on my wrist.
1.
I don't like that.
1. I may sneeze again. So, with that being said, that's our big announcement. That's our news, and we hope you will stay and enjoy tonight's adventure.
Well, good luck, Gareth.
Thank you. I will need it.
So, yeah.
It's a fun adventure.
Yeah, I have one group going through it right now, and they're taking forever because we only play once a month, and we just had 2 months off.
Hopefully that one module, the edition that you could, or the
Yeah,
I
I'm
sent you, you
gonna be
should put that one
ponying
in.
up for a little bit of money to buy that and take a look.
it was free. The stuff I sent you was free. I just
no,
found
it was
it on
$8.
No. The
Some
the
of the
supplemental stuff that I sent you was free.
Yeah, all of that. I've taken that in. I have a big Waterdeep folder on my drive now. I've purchased some other things from the DM's Guild. I've got some paper minis I'm gonna print out and find
Nice.
some bases for them I'm gonna use.
Excellent.
And by find some bases, I mean 3D print some bases.
That 3D print you were doing the other day was pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
That will also be making an appearance here.
Excellent. So lots of cool things to look forward to. Is everybody ready to get going?
I am.
Then let's start this week's episode of Our Little D&D Game. Right on. Last week, and I can say last week on Our Little D&D Game, you guys got into an enormous battle in this room where you're at right now. You walked into the room. Sharon got a little hasty and ran up to the altar, slipped on his ass, went through the floor and landed on a bunch of spikes, and promptly got what is it called again?
Killed.
Well, not just
Impaled, maimed.
He got super tetanus. Beat me to it.
he got super tetanus. So
Super tetanus AIDS.
he basically
Somebody
was
has
out of
rabies?
he was basically out of the fight as
Oh, no, that's
the party took on Eidons, who are spiritual guardians that guard sacred places or holy places. And
Except worm.
this place was being guarded, and the sword that was on the altar was being guarded. They managed to defeat the Guardian and are now right here in the room as Boar has come. You were knocked down to 0 hit points, but you weren't killed because you have an amulet of.
Yeah, that thing.
What's the
I'm
amulet?
not dying.
Wound
No, I also
closure.
give you a healing potion, I thought.
An amulet of wound closure, yeah. But he also got some heals.
Let's see how many hit points am I at.
Hold on. You also are unconscious. Sharon is still unconscious, but Boar dug him out of the pit again as he was dragged and thrown back into the pit. And let's see, that's all I can remember for now.
Everything's
Except we were right at the end of the battle. And Ren had popped back from because he was banished.
Yeah.
And he ended up in the astral plane as well. At which point he appeared, and that was the end of the show. So this week, we pick up right where we left off. It's right at the end of the battle. As Ren kind of pops back, you guys hear this whole room. You don't just hear it, but you feel it begin to shake and rumble. And his deep, deep rumble in this room. And the room shakes a bit, and then it subsides.
We need to leave.
Is there anything else in this room, though?
No.
You haven't explored the
We
rest.
have not explored the room. Let's quickly explore the room. There's got to be more than just a sword. There was when we picked up Wave.
Can the door be opened?
The door still has the blue wall of force in front of it.
I don't have a slot for it.
I don't have it prepared.
I can cast Detect Magic, though, just to see if there's any magical stuff in the room still. And I will.
Well, didn't you do that when we first walked in?
Yeah, but I mean, now stuff's been killed and whatnot, so I wonder if there's maybe more of a...
The wall of force, you detect small runes on the side of the door that seem to be connected to it.
do I recognize if these runes would, if we start doing something with them, will they like cast lightning
Go
down
on
on
Arcana
us?
check.
Roll it.
Arcana 20, not natural.
You seem to think disrupting these runes somehow will help you get out of here.
No, but what I wanted to know is if I play with the runes, will they like blow up in my face? Is what I was asking.
You're not sure.
Beautiful. What about anything else in the room other than the door?
You don't see anything like you knew there was runes on the backside of the holder where the sword was, but you guys haven't checked out anything else.
Well, let's check out this stuff really quickly, and then I want to go over that stone bridge we have and check the altar closer. Is there anything else?
Are you proficient in checking for stuff like that?
As far as
Roll an
what?
investigation check.
Investigation, not proficient in it, but It's
You
high.
can investigate.
18.
You're not sure, but something's got your interest peaked here.
Ren will go up and take a look.
Metal dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna roll
I can
something
take
that
those
doesn't
to work
suck.
with me. I've got a torch.
Hey. This guy usually rolls pretty good.
It's never rolled good.
It had dude.
What did Ren roll?
I'll have you
By-
know
by it,
this
he
saved
means-
Don Ilduke from certain death with a nat 20.
Donald too.
I think by it
It's my
he
Star Wars
means
character.
you've never rolled good with it here.
I've never rolled good here. It's your table, man.
it's slanted or something.
You actually
He
roll
rolled-
better if you roll on the player's handbook.
What did he roll?
And
He can't seem to find anything.
But I think there's something around here. So do you want to smash it, Boar? There's something around this. Got to be something here.
I'm gonna stand here and do prayer of healing.
I'm actually gonna go check out one of the pedestals that the monsters, the
This one?
giant stone creatures were. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
What do you do? You're just investigating?
I want to look around it,
Okay,
see if there's
investigation.
any maybe hidden spots.
Go ahead and investigate.
What do I have for investigation? I think it's actually that's a 7.
Yeah, nothing. You can investigate other things too.
What are you gonna do?
I'm guessing prayer of healing.
On.
Us?
Oh, that gets everybody. I don't even have any health lost.
You guys do your thing while I mathematics.
I can't do nothing because I'm unconscious.
Right. Well, you're about not to be. Can I?
Don't ask me if you can. Just
No, I know. That's why I
29
stopped.
points of healing for everyone.
Each?
Yeah.
I needed 1 point
21?
of healing, so thank you.
29.
Can I do a perception check on the altar just to see if anything looks out of place?
Sure, by all means. Ren can too if he wants.
Crit.
Who moved
20.
my character up to the front?
Oh, I got you and Ren mixed up.
Ren rolled a 25.
I just crit.
You both notice it at the same time. There is a
I'm so happy.
in the ancient writing on the front of the and some of the I will call them hieroglyphs on the front of the altar. You notice that there's appears to be one of the eyes appears to be a button. Ren doesn't think it's trapped.
I mage hand the button.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, absolutely. It goes click, and it goes, and the whole room vibrates again. But a little door opens in the front of the.
And what do I see in the little door?
It's not open yet. What do you want to do with it? It just pops.
You continue using mage hand and I will
Push it in, and
Or I thought
it
the
moves
door
in.
open.
It goes, pushes in. It's
The
a
door
little door.
pushes?
Yeah, it's a little compartment door, and pushes in.
Sure, I'll keep pushing it.
As you push it in, you get so far, and then it slides out of the way.
Oh, cool.
And there you will find $20. I will.
$30.
$40. Ooh. About tree thing.
It's always got to go there.
Yeah, it does.
Inside of here, you find a small chest. Inside, the chest isn't locked, by the way, so if you won't open it, you can.
Why not? I'll open the chest.
You see an assortment of electrum, platinum, gold pieces, jewelry, potions, scrolls, and as you're looking through all this stuff, kind of fingering through it, the room begins to shake even more violently.
So without counting, taking the time to count
And
it.
a piece of ceiling falls
Okay.
and crashes to the floor to our right.
I'm just going to take it all and shove it all in the bag without counting it.
And just dump
Like
the whole
just
thing in.
everything getting into the bag. So
You
whatever.
engulf it into the bag of holding, and what do you guys want to do?
Am I currently still have Black Razor in the bag. Am I keeping it in the bag?
Yeah.
And
The room
what are we doing with
really
Wave?
started to shake.
Keeping it in the bag.
No, I'm holding Wave.
You were holding Wave.
Yeah.
You were
Putting
unconscious.
it in the bag.
Who grabs Wave to put it in the bag?
Well, I was.
He had
I'll
it.
grab Wave.
I had it.
Put it in the bag.
Ren or Nariel?
Nariel.
Nariel, hey, how are you doing, man? Are you gonna worship a sea goddess? You could
Power of
attune
my
to
league
me.
compels you.
It compels me to do what, man?
Shut up.
Hey, don't put me in there. Hey, don't keep me out. The room is shaking. A piece falls to your right. At which time the runes on the door kind of blink. They blink and they go out.
I'm through the
Well,
door.
that's GTFO.
It's time to leave.
Are you gonna whoop?
Stubby little leg.
Everybody roll me a dexterity saving throw, please, as you leave the room. As you leave the room begins to crash in behind you.
22.
Crash, bang, there's the pillars, one of the pillars falls over behind you. As you guys
Nariel
run.
rolled a 6.
Nariel, as
Rolled a
you
15.
as you're running out of the room, a piece of large stone falls from where a pillar kind of leaves the thing, and then the stone comes down and it catches you. And you take
Can I make a
16
contested?
points of
Can I
damage.
contest that to pull him out of the way?
Oh, were you near him?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was running out of the room with the guy.
I'm not gonna let you because you
I
guys
said we were all leaving.
you were all leaving. Somebody was gonna get. That's why you rolled dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
16 points of damage as a large stone hits you on the way out. It staggers you, but you don't fall. And you guys all manage to get out. And as you guys manage to get out, is anybody closing the door? Or what are you doing?
Thaumaturgic closed on my way on.
As you guys leave, the dust comes flying at you as the room collapses in on itself. There's a great big... And the door slams shut and the dust gets locked inside.
And it's stable out in the hall. There's nothing going on out there.
You guys can see the metal hallway that's a few feet ahead of you.
Really? We fought all that crap, and someone like just pulling a little chest out makes it come down.
No, it was doing it beforehand. Wasn't it? The room
Yeah,
was like
the room shook as Ren came back.
I think it might be all the interplanar travel.
yeah, or the residual like magic from us killing the
Okay,
Guardian.
well, this means we have all 3 weapons.
No, we only have 2.
Oh, you're right.
We haven't been down
Only
with
We
that.
got one more direction to go.
We gotta go solve another riddle with the Sphinx.
Wait, was this floor slick?
No,
No.
No.
It was just a
because this was a short hallway and
Right.
then it goes to the terrace.
But I guess we're returning to the Sphinx room.
yeah.
Are we taking a rest?
There's a hallway ahead of you. You guys know that this hallway, as you walk up to it, part of this hallway is covered in metal plates.
All right.
Boar took a bunch of damage here.
Wasn't there a button on
Oh,
the wall?
we're up there, so
No,
we've,
there was no
we've
button.
actually come out of here already.
Yeah,
and
you can actually take this
away.
Yeah, let's get this.
away. Because you guys are actually in this portion of the hallway.
Okay.
And once you get, if you want to move out of here, once you get out into this part of the hallway, this is where that.
I think it went down this way or something. Did it?
No,
It
it's
was
straight.
just one
Yeah,
straight.
so we'll just do the same thing as when we came through. I'll just be casting Ray of Frost at the places we go through.
Excellent.
Yeah, that'd be better because that's a cantrip for you.
Yeah, and then after we get past those middle plates, there was a T in a section where one door was that river thing, and the other way was the way we came.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you can go back the way you came.
Go back
Oh,
to
there was
where
that
we
river where the canoes were. Did we want to do that?
Good.
Yeah, might as well.
There was also another path. There was also another pathway off of that.
came. Last time we were on water, it didn't go so well for me, so
Yeah.
I don't like water anymore.
Oh, we all have.
And Ren insists on sharing the loot.
Can
So-
I have wave back?
What?
Why don't we address?
Erotic,
Can we address wave right now because I think it's a contentious thing here. No, outside the game.
Nope, not outside the game. Inside the game. You guys deal with it.
I haven't touched wave, so I don't know that it's sent it. Well, I guess we know it's sent it. We know what it was talking about.
Yeah, Wave is definitely sentient, and it asks you to worship
Here, give me
heretic gods. No.
It's in the bag right now.
Yeah. None of us.
So why do?
Wave.
So what is wave?
Sentient, and it asks you to worship gods, heretic gods
What kind
Gods
of
don't
gods?
exist.
of the sea.
None of us worship gods of the sea.
Gods don't exist.
And we're
So
returning
who-
these back in for the.
Who of us here can actually use wave? Can you actually use wave?
I could pray to the whatever, but
You're
even,
an elf from our village.
I'm not from your village.
I thought that was your whole backstory.
I'm not from the same village as you.
Or, well, you're an elf from the forest.
So I'll still hand it in.
You would so easily turn your back on my leaky.
I'll still hand it in when it comes time to hand it in.
So you're just gonna that easily turn your back on my leaky, the one who has kept you safe all your life.
To my knowledge of magic, though, if this weapon is only good for someone that worships a sea god, you don't worship a sea god. I don't think you can just say, "Oh, I worship one," and it binds itself to you. Is that?
Is that what's going on? Is it wants you to worship a sea god?
That's what Nariel said.
Yeah.
Man?
No, it's clearly evil if it does not follow the way of my leaky.
What, you want to hold it?
Yeah. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, well, here, hold the bag open, comes out to you. Eddie passes it out.
Hey! Hey! Who are you?
Who the hell are you?
I'm Wave.
Okay,
Would you like to worship a god or a goddess of the ocean? You could wield me with great power if you'll only turn.
I heard you wield Hazaron. You might feel kind of betrayed if I wield you. What's in it for me?
What's a Hazaron?
Can I like hold Hazaron up and see if they communicate?
That'd be kind of cool.
You take out Hazaron?
Yeah.
Hazaron goes, Boar. Who is this? I'm Wave! Who are you? Drop him.
The thing is, Hazaron, is we kind of need him.
Nah.
Why do we need him again?
What do you, hey, if you
We don't need it, we just need to hand the weapons in.
How many, now I'm going to ask you a question. How many magic items have you attuned to?
Hazaron and the amulet.
And the goggles.
I haven't attuned to them yet.
Oh.
No, he hasn't.
But I
You're
gave
going
him
to have
the,
to choose.
But I gave him the goggles during that last long rest we
Yeah,
had.
I never attuned to them though.
Just having them isn't enough to attune. You have to actually.
You actually have
focus.
to
Yeah.
do it.
You have to give effort.
So, you choose. He says, you can choose him or me, Hazaron. Oh, choose me! I will find you the greatest god or goddess of the sea.
Gods don't exist.
Oh, they do.
No,
and they are
you're
so
wrong.
glorious. Yes, no, they are beautiful. You should worship
Back in the bag.
Hey, what? Yeah. You've made the right choice, my
See what I'm talking about?
You're the only blade for me.
Don't do it again.
Ah, shut up. You love me.
All of a sudden, your hand kind of jerks towards you, and you find you got a little nick in your
He
chin.
doesn't work that way.
He does now.
Oh.
You got a little nick in your chin. He makes you want to fight.
He loves you.
Anyway,
Keep those away from me.
Okay.
So back to my original thing. I don't think you can even attune to it. And you seem to think you can, but you don't worship a sea god.
Well, that's just it. You have to become a disciple, which isn't just
Saying you're a sea.
saying you believe. I'm sure he'd grant you his power to agree with him, but
I don't know.
I think that there would be quite a bit of discipleship to go along with it.
But if I start praying to Umberly,
Umberly. Oh, it's worse than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
you're an elf.
Yeah.
Roll a religion check for me.
I'm also a cleric
Roll a religion
and
check.
an acolyte at that.
Roll a religion check for me.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Fight me.
You know everything there is to know about elven religion. You know for a fact that your believing in Myliki is really strange, although albeit not a bad thing. Normally, elves worship the gods of the elven pantheon. All right? They will worship the gods of the elven pantheon. They will worship, maybe not necessarily Carillion, but the gods that sort of came off of that offshoot. And there are many of them. So believing in a sea goddess that is not elven or of elven nature, most elves probably, it'd be meh. But your family being nature lovers, Myliki is kind of in that.
There is also Deep Shashelis, the elf god of the sea.
So you
I
can-
do not make that note.
You guys deal with that. You talk to him about it.
I'm not. That's the point.
But that's it. You're telling him about the gods and goddesses of.
Is it evil? Is this sword evil? Or
If it's Umberly, it definitely is.
Because we've already killed a member
I mean-
of our party that went evil.
Hazaron's pretty evil, and he doesn't like.
But we don't know
who's
that,
that
do
other
we?
one? Because I looked
That's
through all
what's
these
evil.
again.
Do we know that?
Because I looked
Yes.
through all
Oh, okay.
these before.
What?
Not sure.
I mean, you carried him.
Not long.
Yeah, you're looking at the human list there, bud.
The Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, it's the human list.
And what are you looking at?
Non-human.
Demi-humans?
We're
There you go.
Oh,
with the elves.
Are we getting out of here?
oh, I
Yep.
didn't know that. Because I just know that we're in the Forgotten Realms. And
You
that's
guys
where I would
make your
always
way
look.
through the. You make your way
I
through
didn't know about these
the.
other things.
Look, I'll give you a wave. We're handing it in at the end of this
I
quest,
know.
so you don't
I'm
even
not-
get to keep it.
I'm not gonna.
I
do
guess
that.
there's also Rilifang outfits.
You're telling him all of this,
Whatever.
or
You can-
not. It's up to you.
Regardless, we're handing it in at the end of this all anyway. This
Okay,
and
Yeah,
Yeah,
Black
so it
Reed.
doesn't matter even
So
changing
hold on
a
to it.
big, huge
leaving.
belief.
So,
Let's just go.
Like, just to use a weapon, that's...
Leaving.
You need to stick with your principles.
I
Just
have
walking
that.
away.
Well, we're still walking.
You get to the T intersection.
Are we going to the canoes or the other way?
You know, the one way is back, heads back to the main entrance where you guys first came in, where you guys went through the Manticore, or not the Manticore, but the
Sphinx. Sphinx.
Genosphinx. And the other way is towards where the canoes were in the room. And you know that if you want to explore the rest of this area, this whole complex, you got to go through the Genosphinx.
Let's go to the Geosphinx.
Yeah, I really think the canoes are probably just another trap.
There's one dwarven goat in here.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the Geosphinx.
We should probably
Quill
take a
speaks.
rest. So we can get our magic back and
You guys get to the room with the slippery floor. How do you want to?
I'm slippery stairs.
How do you want to deal with that? You got a
Alright.
false wall there, kind of an illusion.
Well, this is where magic didn't work.
Quill remembers.
So you can't even create stone or anything like that, or is that a spell?
Stone shape's a spell,
Okay.
but it's divine. It's divine work.
Divine.
Does
You
that-
can shape stone. 5 feet by 5 feet, right?
All right, well, shape stone over the bridge. There you go. Problem solved.
Yeah, that'd get you over a pit,
Yeah.
but you know that the floor on the other side is, you can't
Slippery,
walk
like-
on it
Yeah.
at all. Once you hit it, you're gone. Like, there's no save.
There's 2 pits, all right? There's 1 pit.
Yeah, there's
floor.
one pit.
Yeah.
And,
Oh.
and
So I
the room
want
is
to I want
long.
to cast this,
Trying
the
to
stone
force
shape to make
to
a
go and
bridge.
look at those
And as soon
now.
as I step there, I want to start
Look at this?
casting it. So then, as soon as I hit the pit on the other side, I can make a bridge across that too.
That's
I'm
inspiration.
trying to break this like a Legend of Zelda game.
I am. Yes.
Hey, that's inspiration.
Cool. Who wants a point of inspiration? Because I already got one. There you go, Quill. You got a point of inspiration.
So, you cast stone shape, and you
Yep.
shape the stone from one side of this floor to the other side, and you know as soon as you step off, you're gone. You're on your ass, and you're sliding, and as you slide, you're like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you cast it, and you shape the floor again, and you slide right over the floor and go tumbling onto the stone on the other side.
Does this eliminate the first bridge?
No.
You built both of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, here's the deal, though.
Do as I do.
Do as I do. Everybody roll me a dexterity saving throw to hit the
Whoa,
second
whoa,
bridge.
whoa.
Who's going across? Who's going
Why don't
across?
you just fly?
Because magic doesn't
Yeah.
work over that.
I have
That was
to
not 20.
You're over.
I got 11.
You're over.
Thank goodness for high dex.
How about Ren Buckles?
Actually 12.
Oh, right.
Is it a dex?
What did you roll?
Over.
My dice is 15, but then
You're fine.
Okay.
23.
Good. You guys go for a rip, man, across the floor.
Wahoo!
Flying magic.
Beautiful.
You're able to discern that it's flying magic.
Or anti-flying magic?
Dispel magic. Things like that. This is a divine stone shape. A little bit different.
Good job.
So as you guys step off this other bridge onto the platform, to your left is the exit. You go back down the stairs into the zombie room, and you guys make your way back to the front entrance.
Okay, I was going to say before we got there.
Okay, go ahead. Talk to your friends.
Where are we sitting at for spells and stuff? I have
I have all my slots.
3 left.
I have 29 health and he has 22 or something.
I have 1 first, 1 second, 2 third, and a 4th.
Or I don't know my regular spell slots. I have hazard on spell slots and my cantrips.
Whatever. Just go. Keep
go.
going. See what
What's the
happens.
worst that could happen?
Well, me and him are not at full health.
You get to the Juno Sphinx, who is, by the way, looking very
Healthy.
healthy again.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
Bring
an
those
energy
spell
shield.
slots.
There's an energy shield at the entrance. And he,
Well, howdy, neighbor. How are you
Hello,
gonna
neighbor.
do?
he says, "Hello."
Do you have another riddle for us?
I like
do.
riddles.
Do you wish to pass?
I absolutely wish to pass.
Then answer my riddle. You are my brother, but I am not your brother. Who am I? You are my brother, but I am not your brother. Who am I?
Sister. We can talk about it,
Yeah, sister.
sister. Are we in agreement?
I was gonna say friend.
You're my sister.
He says, you may pass in peace. The barrier dissipates and he steps aside and lets you go by. As you guys begin to start heading towards the rest of this. It's slanted. It's a V, kind of a V intersection. You guys start heading along the way.
Oh, I agree. Perhaps it is time to stop and heal up. we're past that now.
You guys get about 10 feet into the corridor as you guys say this. What do you want to do?
We can literally rest at any point. I just make the hut.
Yeah, let's take a rest.
We're taking a long rest.
Yes.
I think at least 2 of us need it.
Fine.
Well, long
It would
rest
be
on
nice
this
to have my
one.
5th level spell
Ren
slots back.
says, do you remember what happened the last time we took a long rest?
Yeah, not much.
We ended up in a fight.
Oh, we're gonna end up in.
Yeah, you're not Ren right now.
Take the minute to cast the hut.
And long rest.
Long rest, I guess. Yeah.
Just so you know, you're not quite out of this day yet.
Yeah, I don't reroll. I still have 1 important dice left.
So
So we take the rest.
I thought you used them both.
Nope. I saved my good one.
I has taken a long rest.
All right. Well,
Or instead of
Do you
erasing,
need another eraser?
nope.
I'll just pull out another quill sheet. With a 2.
Our printer's broken.
I was gonna say, the library
I
has
said
a
I'm
printer
good,
you can
Brendan,
use.
but I-
I broke that.
So it's not a new day though yet, you said, right?
Not yet.
So my lightning bolts, my wand doesn't recharge until the morning then.
During this rest, I want to have a conversation with Wave.
So have you made your decision? Are you going to worship a god or goddess of the sea?
Sure am, Wave.
Who would you like to worship?
Deep Sashalis, elf god of the sea.
Interesting choice. Then we will begin. And Wave enters into your mind and begins to show you your god.
Yeah.
And you spend the 8 hours attuning.
Room over it.
Yep.
Okay, who's going first with me?
Ren will go first.
Because I can only hold, well, I suppose I could hold 400 pounds on it.
2 of you.
2 of us. Well, I'm only like 30. Okay, who's going first?
With your cloak's pretty heavy.
Wait, 140.
Yeah, that's fine.
How heavy would the cloak be?
Probably a good 8 pounds, 6 pounds. It's a heavy cloak. 4 anyway.
Anyway, who's going first with me?
Weird flags, but okay.
I'll go.
Okay.
Ren's already said he's going.
Oh, Ren's already said that? Okay.
Yeah. And he'll fight you over it.
I take Ren over first.
Signature style.
Okay.
And it takes like seconds to go that, doesn't even take that long to go 15 feet. Drop them off. I'm just gonna go back and forth ferrying each person over.
Okay, fair enough. You guys get across this thing, and the hallway, about 20 more feet along, turns and goes directly to east now, and about another 20 feet or 25, 30 feet after that, you come to a T intersection. It continues on for about another 20 feet ahead of you and turns again. It looks like it turns back to the south, but where you're standing at the T intersection, it goes beyond your field of vision to the north.
Oh, Ren's humming.
Which way do you want to go?
Onward to the future.
So it's either north or south, you said, or at a T intersection?
You're at a T intersection, and it goes to the north beyond your field of view.
And what's the south then?
20 feet ahead of you, it turns and goes to the south.
Can I go 20 feet down the hallway and see what's around the corner?
You can't see that far. It goes off past your field of view.
I say north?
Let's go north.
North?
When you get to the end of the hall,
You wanna-
there's a door.
Text that picture now.
Oh, I don't
This
think
is a large iron-bound oak door. It seems to be swollen by dampness.
Whoa. I've seen this kind of thing before.
Oh.
And like, how is it swollen?
It looks like it's like
Like
there's
bowed outwards?
no. It looks like it's had a lot of water in it, and it's
Oh,
like
okay. Never mind then.
Sorry, dude. Your dad has no mercy, and Brendan rolls like crap.
so. Anyway,
Not sending that as a group?
No, I'm just saying. Just
there's a door here.
do I have light? I think I have light now, don't I?
I have light.
I do have light.
You guys
Oh.
don't need it. You all have dark vision now.
Yeah.
I was just going to give. Ren doesn't.
Yeah, he
have
does
dark-
with the dragon mask.
Oh, that's right. He has a dragon mask. Should we check for traps? I'll cast detect magic.
Now I'm gonna say this. Ren did say he took the dragon mask off.
You'll put the dragon mask back on.
I didn't.
You're doing what?
Casting detect magic. I want to see if there's any wards on the door.
Nothing.
Okay.
Ren's gonna check it for traps. That's what? What do I do for check for traps?
Check
That's
the traps.
investigation, right?
Investigation.
16.
You don't seem to find any traps at all.
It's totally safe. Brendan opened the door.
And this door is this door is normal. Sorry, it's not. I gave you the wrong.
Any cracks in it or anything like that, or is
No,
it
it's
like
an
this-
iron-bound door. It might be a little bit swollen with water, but it's not too bad.
If only we had a spell that would open the door.
Oh, thaumaturgy.
Ren seems to think it's not even locked.
I know, but if he thought
Yeah, so now the door's open.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
What do we see?
Thaumaturgy doesn't make
Are
a
you going
noise.
in?
Yeah, I'll go in.
What do we see?
Sharon, you go in. You
I'm
see
holding
you
wave.
see a 20
Wave
by
by.
30 foot room. You see 5 large what appears to be statues or something standing clustered together in the northwest corner of the room. Who else is going in?
I'll go in.
Nariel?
Ren.
Ren goes in. He sees the same thing. Who else is going in?
I still have
I will
detect
stay at
magic
the door.
cast. As I enter the room, are any of these magical?
All of them.
Nariel will stay by the door.
Oh, we're gonna fight these things.
Nariel staying by the door.
I'm staying by the door too.
What? Okay, sorry.
Who's staying by the door? You're already in.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I'm
went in first.
Yeah, I'm in, but I'm staying by the door.
No, it's
Okay, fair enough. Ren, where's Ren standing? It's a 20-foot long room, or 20 foot wide and 60-foot long room like this. So,
he'll stealth into the shadows.
okay,
That's a lot. 25.
yep. What are you doing, Bork?
What's going on?
Get them to explain it to you.
We went through a normal door, and in this 20 by 60 foot room, there's a bunch of magical statues, which one guess what they're going to do.
Roll me an
What does
investigation.
statues
Roll
look
me a
like?
perception check, Quill.
Crit fail.
Who else is looking at the statues?
Can I cast detect magic?
Nariel
Here,
I did.
yes.
statues.
They're all magical.
Yeah, but what kind of magic?
They're going to come to life.
27 for perception.
Each of these what look like to be statues has a number on its chest. The numbers are as follows: 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. At which point, number 5 turns to you, Nariel, and you're standing at the door, right?
Yep.
He turns to you and whoever's standing at the door and says, "One of us does not belong with the others. If you can pick it out, it will serve you,
Number 9.
and the others will allow you passage. If you pick the wrong one, we will kill you.
Cool's
You have
standing at the
60
door.
seconds."
Cool's at the door going, 9, 9, 9, 9.
He says, "You have chosen well."
Well, why was it 9?
It's the only number that's not prime.
Oh.
The golem,
It's a good thing you know this. I'm not good with
the golem,
I don't know what a prime number is.
the
Okay,
golem
is-
that you named, number 9, lumbers forward towards you.
Hey, we got a friend.
And number 5 says, "It will serve you well."
Sweet.
Got a new toy.
Is this...
Flesh golem.
Wait, are you going to kill this one too?
No.
Flesh Golem isn't a zombie.
Undead.
It's just a contract made out of parts. Kind of stinky.
Well, wait, who's controlling him?
Oh, there's
Is it
a
me
door.
'cause I
There's a
said
door
9?
directly ahead of you in this room as
All right,
well.
well, let's go through the door.
It looks completely like a zombie.
But it's not.
That's more like a Frankenstein than a zombie.
I'm going to murder Brendan. Take my character and play. Brendan will kill me if you don't.
Such a spaz.
Picking on the guy who's missing.
Yeah.
So,
Sweet.
probably could have used that guy in the last battle, eh?
That was fun.
So
It wasn't that bad.
Carrying on. Or are we searching this room?
The other golems, they turn lifeless and stand in the corner. The room is empty other than that. It's just a
Moving on.
20-foot long room. There's a
Yeah,
door in
let's
the
move
middle.
through the door.
The door opens, no problem. You guys continue on for about 20 more feet and take a right turn. And in front of you, you see a turnstile, a short flight of stairs leads up to a dry corridor. Around the corner is a turnstile.
Like when you would walk through and
A
it would just...
turnstile, yes.
Okay.
Stylish.
That's all we see is just this turnstile.
And the corridor, yeah, continues on. It seems to continue on for about another 30 feet after the
I'm
turnstile.
gonna hop the turnstile, just like I do with
No,
the
it's the
other.
full length and breadth of the corridor.
Oh, it's one of those.
Like floor to ceiling
Yeah,
turnstile.
yeah.
You can't hop those at the alert.
Is this floor wet here at all? or
No, it's
anything?
dry.
It's dry?
You went up out of the wet
Okay.
floor. Remember, you drained all the water out.
Mm,
That's why you were able to see the green ooze on the floor.
okay. Are we going to go through this turnstile, we think?
Yeah, Ronald will go through first.
Roll me a perception check for everybody else. Just,
Everybody else?
yes. Ren goes through no problem.
15.
I noticed nothing.
19.
Those who rolled better than 15, or even 10 for that matter, notice that the turnstile only seems to turn in one direction. As Ren goes
Or
through,
smash straight.
as as Ren goes through, the turnstile doesn't turn back the other way. And it's like one of those ones, that has the, it's blocked, so it only goes counterclockwise.
So if we go in, we're not coming back out.
Yeah, and it's counterclockwise, so it goes
That's
in on
fine.
the right-hand side and it turns counterclockwise.
Well, Ren went
Ariel
through.
slips through.
All right,
I followed Ariel.
everybody goes through. Golem goes through. Oh, you want to add a golem to your characters, your thingamajiggers there? I don't know what.
We're not really using minis for anything.
That's fine. The hallway.
Yeah.
Sorry? Or do you want to erase all that?
You guys can the things over here. I can grab out just real quick. It's all good.
How big is this thing?
Here it is.
Big enough.
At which point I will blow my nose on live TV. Here you go.
Actually, this kind of works.
There you go. Yeah, that hobgoblin works perfectly. So, you get to the end of the hall. It turns after 30 feet. It turns and heads south. It terminates after 40 feet at a small door. Who's going to be controlling the golem?
I think.
I
Rob-
thought I am just.
Okay, good enough.
So what are we? Where's my black?
They're right here. Oh, he's got it. Your buddy there beside you got it. Your little buddy.
What am I doing?
So, you got a 40-foot long hallway. I would start up there.
Brendan. Thank you.
This door,
I just don't know why I became a
How wide?
10 feet.
Oops, sorry.
All the hallways are 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall.
Where do you want this? Just.
No, always right here where we mess up the table. Anyway, that's good enough. Now, if you just close that off, and on the, I will say on your right-hand side, there's a small door. Nope, yeah, and then it'll be in the south wall.
I don't know which way north.
This is south, that's north.
Oh, there's a door going this way.
Yeah, on this right-hand side. Yes, right there, small door.
You guys are annoying.
There, you guys are going, opening the door? What
We'll
do you
check the door. Again,
Traps, right?
I will cast Detect Magic.
do? No
Ren
magic.
will check for traps.
None whatsoever.
Awesome.
So,
And Noriel will, as usual, thaumaturgy the door open.
the door opens, no problem.
And I go in first.
Fair enough. You step out onto,
And I thaumaturgy the door closed.
excellent. The door shuts behind you. The door, you step out onto a stone platform in a large natural cave. Opposite the entrance, in the distance, is another stone platform. Between them is a series of wooden discs suspended from the ceiling by massive steel chains. The cave floor seems to be covered in a pool of boiling mud. Well, folks, what will our heroes find? Tune in next time to find out, right here on our little D&D game.